want to open by giving my digest, my friends, on the fact that what we've got in this country is a British Prime Minister thinking he can wade in to American politics like he owns the place. It's his liberal way or the highway. And yes, I'm talking about Sir Keir Starmer, or Starlin you might want to call him these days, the very man whose Labour Party is meddling in US elections right in your backyard. We'll break it down like this. The Trump campaign has filed a complaint with the Federal Election Commission, actually accusing Starmer's Labour Party of election interference. And what's the evidence to that? Well, there's a now deleted post that claimed 100 Labour Party staffers were sent to the United States to campaign for Kamala Harris, the Democrat nominee. Yeah. You heard that right. Foreign nationals traipsing through battleground states trying to sway the American election. Now, the cherry on top of all of that is the fact that Labour's operatives are even offering housing to these volunteers. Now, that is a potentially illegal contribution, one that got the hairs on the back of the neck of Elon Musk, the tech titan, Tesla tech titan, and of course the owner now of the free speech platform X. But it doesn't stop there. Because when you look at the Centre for Countering Digital Hate, founded by Labour's Morgan McSweeney, if you don't know him, he's the one that's just replaced Sue Gray in number 10 Downing Street. They're now advising Kamala's campaign. What's the agenda of this group, you might ask yourself? Well, it's quite literally to kill Elon Musk's Twitter. It's what it says in one of their documents, while strengthening ties with the Biden-Harris campaign. Now, these CCHD folks have been plotting, lobbying and meeting with Democratic officials, including Senator Amy Klobuchar, to enforce digital censorship through proposed legislation. So effectively what they're saying is they want to kill free speech online and use censorship as the tool to do it, disguised in the guise of misinformation, the watchwords of the moment. Whenever you hear that, you should have your own hairs on the back of your neck stand up, because that means they're coming for you. Now, it's blatant foreign meddling. It's disgraceful, I think. We're talking about that Labour Svengali McSweeney plotting from the shadows. The same way he helped Sir Keir Starmer rise to power in the United Kingdom, he's now trying to export that playbook in the United States to keep the Democrats in power. Now think of it. Labour's been running these dark money campaigns, censoring their rivals in Britain, and now they're doing the same here with Kamala Harris. It smacks of everything that they tried to warn you that your vote for Brexit was all about. Dodgy cash, dark tactics, and underhand playing. And I think that's what's going on here. It's not just Labour, though. We've got Hollywood back in this madness too. There's an agent to Mark Ruffalo and Selena Gomez allegedly funding these campaigns by the CCHD to push censorship. They don't like what's said about these celebrities. So what we've got is Britain's Labour Party and Hollywood teaming up to decide American elections and what you can and cannot say or can and cannot hear on the internet, which is the de facto public square in 2024. So this isn't just interference, it's an attack on freedom of expression, an attack on democracy, an attack on American sovereignty as well. That's why the Trump campaign are right to complain about it. The Labour Party and their cronies attempting to manipulate American elections, regulate American and British speech, and silence American and British opposition, all in the name of keeping their green agenda, their woke policies, their censorship clamouring, all alive. Starmer is trying to reshape the US political landscape for his own benefit, just as his team did here in our country. And it doesn't take a genius to see why they're so desperate to keep Kamala Harris in power. It's all about pushing that globalist agenda, censorship, control, and silencing your voice. Any voice of dissent must be silenced. The special relationship between the United Kingdom and the United States, it's been twisted into something dark and manipulative. And I think actually the Trump campaign better not let them actually get away with it for the good of Britain and the United States of America.